Welcome once again, Warriors. Today we are going to be starting our first cardio session for our workout of the day, Thursday. I'm James with the Campus Rec at TMUCT, and we are going to be doing, camera please, the cardio quadrant circuit. Now we're going to be getting back to the circuit. This one's going to be pretty easy, but it is going to test your heart rate, so if you know you're not in the best cardio shape, try to do it in the beginner intermediate. If you think you're in great shape, definitely try out the advanced. Of course, it will be in the description below. But today, I'm going to bust through quick warm-up montage, kind of speed things along a little bit. You guys should be used to kind of how I do the warm-ups now. Then I'm going to get into what we're going to be doing as far as the circuit goes, and then get into the round 2, what we're going to add to the circuit. The round 3, what we're going to do to finish off with a really good kind of all-out cardio burst there. And then finally, the cool down. And hopefully the music I find this time isn't, full of royalties, because I did not realize it last time. But okay, besides the point. Let's get started. All right, let's do this. We're gonna start, as always, static stretching. Let's get those muscle reflexes going, get our muscles warmed up, and then we're gonna do a quick dynamic stretch. You know what we're gonna be doing, so those jumping jacks, with a few extra things. We're going to make sure that our body is warmed up, because with something like this, you want to start getting that heart rate going. If you just jump into the circuit, I can't be held responsible. Alright, so time for montage. Hopefully y'all are warmed up. We're going to go ahead and get started with round 1. This is going to be 4 exercises for the circuit. We're going to be busting those out. Depending on which level of difficulty that you choose from the description below, determine how many sets or how many cycles you have to do for the circuit. But it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm actually going to be able to run through these a lot faster than usual, mostly because we have less exercises to do, and they're pretty simple movements, especially since one of them was part of your warm-up. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure that you have your cross out of your duct tape, masking tape, visible tape, whatever you got. I just bought this today. Looks nice. What we're going to be doing is setting this up on some kind of hardwood floor. I will tell you right now, you probably shouldn't do this in socks if you don't have the best of balance. So if you need to, do it either barefoot or with your shoes on, just to make sure that you have some kind of grip on the floor. This can get a little slippery, so please use caution when doing this workout. First we're going to be doing is going to be your jumping jacks. Now depending on how wide you did it, don't really matter, but we're just going to do basically the jumping jacks, but this time instead of reps, we're going to be doing it timed. All the stuff that we're going to be doing for the circuit is going to be based on time, and so kind of gets you, depending on how fast or slow you go at your own pace, is how many jumping jacks you're going to be doing. So we're going to go ahead and do jumping jacks real quick, if you can. Try to get to the outside of your tape. recommend not making your cross too long. If you can get to the outside, go ahead. If not, don't worry about it. But we're just going to be doing the jumping jacks. Pretty simple, like I said. Next we're going to be doing is going to be the jumping lunges. Now this one definitely be careful with. But essentially, this is where we start to get into that quadrant. You're going to start with however you normally start your lunges. Give me one second. And you're going to come down and come up and down. Now these ones are going to be a little interesting, mostly because your back foot here is not going to come all the way down unless you can actually, you know, do whatever. You are going to have your, give me more on like your toes or the balls of your feet. So when you're here, kind of want to start there. Straight from the side. So right here, and here, here, here. If you don't have that great of knees or hips, go a little slower with it. Like I said, it's all at your own pace. So, you know, you don't have to rush through it, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of sets. Alright, third one that we're going to be doing is going to be the skiing, or skis, whatever you want to call them. I've heard some people call them Skittles. I don't know why. But, you're going to start, you can do either the back or the front, but you're going to want to do the one that goes north-south for you. You're going to start on the line, and you're going to jump to the one side, jump to the other. If you want to do the motion, kind of get the motion in there. Try to keep your feet kind of close together, knees kind of close together. You don't want too much valgus or varus movements with your knees, just to prevent injury. But like I said, just kind of imagine like alpine skiing or something. Alright, last one we're going to be doing for round one is going to be the bunny hops. The bunny hops, you can start this side, right here, wherever. You're going to be using your east-west line here. And essentially you're just going to be hopping back and forth. Now, with these, I'd say the best way to do them is just make sure that you're not going to be landing too hard on your heels. If you're doing too many heel strikes, like that, and then trying to come back and you heel strike, just causes unnecessary shock. Best way to do it, kind of stay light on your toes. Here. There you go. And that's going to conclude round one. Now we're going to go into round two, where we're going to add 2 more exercises. Alright, so now with round two, we're going to add 2 more exercises on top of the 4 that we're already doing. And we're going to be adding a little extra time to these. They are going to be, I wouldn't say too difficult. Like I said, you can take this at your own pace. So even if you're doing the advanced one, if you do it kind of slow, as long as you're making sure that you are getting the cardio portion of this workout. That's heart rate going, short rest, making sure that you are getting the energy systems used that need to be used. Now, what we're going to be doing for this first one that we're going to be adding, so this will be number 5, whenever you start round 2, is what you're going to do is you're going to do high knees in place. Since this round 2 is going to be 1 minute per exercise, you're going to go through each quadrant for 15 seconds each. Kind of think of it like a clock. So it's just going to come up. So you're doing that for 15 seconds. Make sure you keep track. Come the next one. 15 seconds. Next one. 15. Last one. 15. And then you're done. Alright. The second one that we're going to add, we're going back to burpees. We're going to do a different kind of burpee. Thankfully, you don't have to do reps, so you can do less reps than last week in this 1 minute. I don't supervise these things. I just put it out there for y'all's, you know, just for you guys. It's for y'all to make sure that you guys have a way to stay fit. So how we're going to do this burpee, instead of going back in the push-up position like we usually do, we're going to make use of our quadrants. We're going to be doing something I'm going to call the X burpee. You're going to come down with your regular burpee. When you come out though, kind of a little bit wider stance with the arms and the hands here. And instead of coming here, you're going to go out like that with your legs. Then you're going to come back up and jump. So I'm going to do it real-time speed for y'all. You come down and jump. And jump. That's going to be our X burpee. That's going to be the 6th one that we're going to add on to. Or, well, the second one that we're going to add on to, the 6th one for your circuit. So you're going to do the original 4 plus these extra 2. Once you get done with those, move on to round 3. Round 3 is going to test you a little bit. So when you get to there, you're going to kind of come to the center of your little cross here. And what you're going to do is, if you've ever done anything with football, if you've ever seen, remember the Titans or any football movie, something called chopping your feet. That was a non-COVID cough. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to start, have a timer for 1 minute. You're going to chop your feet. And it's going to go as fast as you can. If you want to add a little extra challenge to it, do it kind of how a football team would do it. Come down, every 15 seconds, drop, like you're doing a burpee almost without the jump, come back up. Another 15 seconds, and come back up. And then drop again. This one is going to be 1 cycle, 1 minute if you're doing beginner, 2 if you're doing intermediate, and 3 if you're doing advanced. With that, we will be able to conclude our 3 rounds and go straight into our cool down. Alright, finally at the cool down now. We are going to take it nice and easy. I'm just going to talk to you guys while I do my cool down. As always, you know the counts. But as far as next week goes, we're going to be doing something a little bit more of the last 3 workouts that we've done. We're going to kind of combine those. We're going to add a little bit of extra weight. Now, you don't have to go out and buy any weights, thankfully. I hope you guys kept your backpacks, because we're going to be loading those up, not going back to school, but using them for exercise. Nice stretch there. That feels great, especially since I haven't worked out in a while. Alright. So what we're going to be doing with those is just make sure that you have enough stuff, textbooks, utensils, whatever else you might find, kind of load that up. You know, you can kind of vary that based on how much weight you want to do. The benefits of a stretch, a really good stretch, I'm telling you, top notch. But yeah, so let's say if you want to do something light, kind of load it up to about 10 pounds, intermediate, do about 20, advanced will do about 30. But then you'll be wearing that backpack for the majority of your workout. I will be doing additional workouts, hopefully it will be able to get posted, dealing with OCRs, if you haven't run an OCR before, and it'll be fun. I do have a Spartan race coming up in December, and so this is some of the workouts that I might be doing that'll be kind of related to what I'll be doing for that race. Some stuff that you guys can do that's not as intense. Might be intense for some people, might not for others, but just kind of something that you can do with stuff around the house. Make sure I get my stretch in though. And also kind of train up for that, because one of the biggest things people think, oh, I need my cardio and everything else. True, you definitely do need your cardio for that, but more than anything, muscular endurance. I will tell you, you're going to cramp up. A lot of those metabolites are going to build up pretty fast. You'll start feeling your thighs, your shins. And it's one of those things that you definitely want to train up for, and the best way to do that is to kind of do stuff with more practical objects that you might find. So, you know, I might not all have a tire to flip. You know, we could do something like carry our backpack around, or we could do something like, you know, burpees, especially if you're doing a Spartan, as you saw from my last video, or one of my last videos. Burpees, yeah, big part of a Spartan race. Anyway, I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. If there's anything that you would like to see, if there's any type of workout that you maybe want me to kind of go over, something I haven't kind of done before, but kind of going off of what I do, but go ahead and comment those in the comment section below. It may not work for YouTube, so go check out our page on Facebook. Definitely leave a comment, much appreciated. As for now, that has been James with Campus Rec at TMUCT, and I will see y'all next week.